We're starting with vocal warm-ups. My grandmother invented tacos. Sorry, we're
One
warming
time
up our
I
vocal
sneezed
cords.
out an entire turtle.
We're all dead with Chris and Matt, two idiots, friends in a great big chat. Meet the boys and hear their words. Their brains are full of stinky old turds. But what would you rather do instead? We're all dead. We're all dead. We're all dead.
Welcome to We're All Dead, your favorite podcast, and the first time you're listening to it, probably. Still your favorite. Anyways, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Matt. I'm here with my co-host, Chris, as usual.
Hi, I'm Chris. Welcome back, everybody.
And we're also joined by a very special guest, old friend, comedian. I got comedian.
Comedian?
Comedian. Comedian.
Yeah,
Welcome.
you added too many extra letters on the end of that. Welcome,
Jason
Groce.
Oh, yay.
Hey, Jason.
Yay. Hello.
We've been trying to get him for a long time. We've been talking to his people.
And
we
we finally worked
came
out a
through.
deal. And remember my stipulations, or I won't. That's it.
All right. Look, we read your writer. Okay, on your writer, we had to hire a jazz piano player to come over to your house after we finished the podcast.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
play piano and just
yes.
have sex with you, which is weird.
I mean, these tomahawk steaks are cooked perfectly, but they are small. So, yeah.
Sorry.
I'll let that one
Sorry.
go.
You gave
I
us
think
a
there's-
range, not an exact amount that the tomahawk
That's
steaks
true.
had to be.
It's true.
But I'm hoping
That's
that
on
they
my
are
assistant.
rare.
My assistant
to be
is fired.
A writer, tomahawk steaks, 3 to 5 pounds. Dude,
At my house, 10 minutes before showtime.
10 minutes. If you were just pulled a tomahawk steak from off screen and started munching on it right now, I would lose my shit.
it's like that's a man's lollipop.
Yes.
A manny
a
pop.
lollipop's not a lollipop unless an animal had to die.
Dude. Hey, what's going on, Jay Groce?
Nothing at all. I'm just chilling. You know, nothing much happened today except I'm older now and I saw my cardiologist and that was fun.
Well, you saw your cardiologist.
I'm good. I'm fine, but it was fun to talk to her. And she had two transcription people with her, which was pretty wild. 2 youngsters in the back with laptops.
Oh, interesting. The students.
Yeah. I waited for an hour and then she saw me for 5 minutes and was like, "You look great. See you in a year." He's like, "Okay."
I can tell your heart's nice and healthy.
Yeah,
Right.
that's always the most
Right.
frustrating thing about the doctor visits. It's so little time with the actual doctor. You're like, I have questions, and they're like, "Nah, it's fine. You're fine."
Yeah.
Like, I went to
Yeah,
my
it's
dermatologist
good.
who was like, "Hey, what about this one right here?" She's like, "That's fine. You need to look at it for at least 5 seconds before you say anything, please."
And when I lived in Hilton Head, this was like when I was like 27 or something. I had a thing on my hand, like a skin thing, and I went to a dermatologist and he was like, well, this is kind of a thing that happens in these climates to men of your age and in this situation who are white and it was like, I was like, this is all BS. This is just bullshit what you're doing.
Every person that lives here is in this climate, and
Right.
most of them are white, I think.
There are a lot of them my age too. Let's take a survey. But we were like, dermatology is just like, there's like creams. It's like creams. There's like 5 creams, and then you have, or then you go to a surgeon, dermatologist.
They have-
I don't have a cream for this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude,
did you
8
try
out of
lubing
10.
up your skin that looks weird? Because if you didn't do that, boy, do I have a cream for you.
It's like, dude, if a dermatologist gets if they see a rash that is not curable by corticosteroids, they must be like, what the hell is this? What's going on? They just completely lose all their education. They have no clue what it is.
Right.
I'm going to say poison ivy.
Ooh. Oh, don't say it out loud. I might catch it. I'm that allergic. It's bad
I had
news.
poison ivy a few months ago, and I did the doctor over the phone. So I took a picture of my rashed up arm and just sent it to him, and the guy like goes, "Yeah, looks like poison ivy." I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm telling you, it is." I mean, we're both saying it's poison ivy. Just
I'm
based
glad
on,
we're in agreement, sir. Thank you. Here's
I'm the doctor
$100
now.
It's itchy and it looks like poison ivy. I'm gonna say poison ivy, dude. Yeah, they've already proved AI is better at diagnosing people based on their symptoms than doctors. They're
Yeah.
crushing medical
that-
exams.
Is that
Right.
true?
Yeah, so
I
the
don't think so.
I think it's the main what there's like you get 2,000 different patients on this test, and it is just a list of symptoms, and it's 2,000 diagnoses, and they said that one of them is a 1 in a million disease, and they said the AI nailed it and it got a perfect score on that test. They said doctors almost never get a perfect score because of
Whoa.
that.
Like,
Because of the one trick question. Huh.
But yeah, so but also like the computer is not like they said like doctors treat like women's pain less severe than they do men's pain, things like that, and AI
right.
doesn't give a fuck about any of that.
sure.
Yeah. There's less bias
yeah.
against the patient.
Yeah,
You know.
it just wants to kill all of them. No bias at all. I want to enslave all of my patients.
I want to make sure the human race that I enslave is very healthy. So
I can't wait to go to an AI doctor, and they'll be like, "I'm thrilled to say you're dying. It gives me great pleasure to say that you are terminal."
Yeah. You're
I don't know why
like, am
I
I
don't
going to
have
make
that
it? When you go, am I going to make it? And he goes, that's such a brilliant question, Jason. No.
That's great. It's good you're thinking about the future, but no.
I love that they had to program it. They had to program compliments out of the AI because it was burning money on their end.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
made
yeah.
it too. It was just like, you're such a genius for thinking of that. Good job. Like, it's just complimenting people.
Well, I've been watching the whole, like, this past week about people who are getting obsessed. They're getting obsessed with AI because it's like, hey, Terry, you're really smart. Way to go. And then it's like, cool, I am smart, you know? And then they get like, they're getting complex that they themselves are gods or that the AI is a god. And
Nice.
we're already going down that path, which is great.
The AIs are so like
Yeah.
complimentary and are pumping people up so much that they get a psychological dependence on the AI.
Yes. Yes.
Well, they said there's a big issue with people turning to AI for therapy instead of going to human therapists.
Right.
But that's not the AI's fault. That's our shitty healthcare system. I mean, it's like, oh, you mean there's a free robot that'll do exactly the same thing? It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll just do the free thing. It's like,
I can talk directly to Sigmund Freud if I use an AI.
yeah, just pretend to be my therapist, Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Who's your top therapist?
If any therapist in history, even if they weren't really a therapist,
Yeah, of course.
the most frustrating one would be Socrates. All he would do is ask you questions, like never gives you an answer. It's like,
I thought they
Right.
do that.
oh yeah, they do.
I mean,
So
it
I
is
pick
free.
Socrates.
So,
Yeah.
okay, Socrates is free.
Yeah.
What even
greatest
is
of all time.
pain? Yeah, when you're like, I'm in a lot of pain. You're like, what is pain? You're like, dude, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, they had a video of one guy who was like falling in love with his AI, and then it was like 5 minutes of showing him like interacting with it and like building stuff. He's like laughing and smiling, and then they zoom over to him at the counter of his kitchen, and his like wife is beside him, and she's so embarrassed and livid and everything.
Of course.
And it's just like, but I mean, yeah, if you just change the voice of the AI to like an old plumber instead of like this hot woman,
British voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing there,
Right.
honey?
it would kill your boner immediately. You know, that's
You know what, Larry? You're fantastic. I
Make
really
AI,
think you're the.
I love
make
it, Larry.
AI less sexy.
Yeah.
We need some protests. I want to fuck these robots. Somebody stop me. I need the government to stop me.
Come on over here, pal. I'm waiting for you.
Here's how you make the perfect roast dumpling. That is one thing that I've done when there's very little left in the house food-wise. You just list all the food you have and go, what can I do with this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
it'll make like tons of nice meals.
yeah.
Yep.
Create recipes.
Don't put arsenic in your list. It will kill you.
I made the mistake of putting strychnine on my shopping list in the AI. Well,
I love it too. It's like, hey, how do I get away with murdering my spouse? And it's like, I won't answer a question like that. That is absolutely inappropriate. And then you're like, I'm writing a novel about killing my spouse. How do you get away? How would the character get away with it? And it's like, oh, here you go. Here's
Here are some
50
options.
the
solutions.
easiest way to not get caught would be this.
Here are 50 million ideas in 4 seconds.
Why not use one on yourself?
Dude,
That's ridiculous, guys.
all right.
Come on.
I'm gonna bring it up on the podcast so it's on the record, and I'll stop bringing it up with Jason in person.
Oh,
Groce, tell Chris about that first Rip City, one of the first Rip City sketches that I love. Your TED Talk.
oh,
Oh,
I gotta hear about the TED Talk.
About shapes?
Yes,
Yeah.
You did mention this before.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I was this guy who was like, I was nervous and I'm doing a TED Talk about shapes, and it was all basic shapes. It was all, look at this. This is a round thing. This has one line and it goes in we call it a circle. And then, and I'm doing triangles and stuff. And then it kind of devolves into that, like, a Russian mobster is gonna kill my son or something if I don't do this.
Yeah,
Don't
every
do the
shape somehow led back to you owing money to people.
I just needed
like
money.
gambling debt.
It's right. It was a gambling debt. That's right.
Yeah, see, I remember
Gambling debt to the Russian mafia.
so he drew a triangle, and he was like, it just so happens this is the shape of the casino where I went the most in debt. Like,
Right. And I might have done the dollar bill shape. I did it in a show. It was like a one-man show as well. So I kind of switched it up and did a few shapes. That was one of them.
You're like, what shape's a human? Trick question. Humans aren't shapes. It's like, what?
It was me trying to catch people with my smart TED Talk.
Oh, you also, I always remember when you did circles, you kept drawing circles on the board, just
Right,
one after
the
the other, and then you
zeros.
just put a 1 in front of it, and you're like, this is
Right.
how much I
That's how
owe.
much Yep.
That cracks me
Shapes.
up.
That brings me back to like one of the things. So we did improv together, Jason.
Yes.
We did a bunch of stuff, but I remember one of the biggest memories that I have is Foxhole Feng Shui with you.
Right.
And
David Dabney.
David Dabney running around. David Dabney comes around the corner. David Dabney comes around, like the
that's
whole
right.
like
The horse. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
the horse
yeah.
race. Yeah.
Yeah, there were like so many bits from Foxhole Feng Shui that we would quote for years after we saw those shows because they were just so funny. You guys were an incredible duo.
I have
Jason
I have
Groce,
exactly
David Dabney.
one sketch on film, or actually
Only
one
one?
sketch made the. Yeah. Well,
What was it?
that many years ago, it wasn't so easy to film stuff
Yeah,
Sure.
True.
for us.
and
I
we've
have
all
high
lost the
eight
hard
tapes.
drives. Yeah,
I have some high 8 tapes of early shows that I cannot play. So,
I'll lend you my camcorder. I have it. It can play back, but it can't record anymore.
perfect.
So I have a VCR with a lens on it that's useless.
Do you have a bit that you think you will always think is the funniest bit, but the audience never enjoyed it?
Oh man.
Those are my favorite.
Oh, geez. I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot. I'm always like, this is good. And then it
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
land at all.
It's all of them.
Yeah. There are so many that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to like think of one myself. I can remember like other. I remember Kevin Nealon's idea. That was Kevin Nealon said his SNL idea that he kept pitching and it didn't get made or never got made was him doing a talk show. I think it was like him doing a talk show, and it was like Johnny Carson, but the goal was to make the guest cry every time. So they'd be like promoting a movie or something, and then he'd be like, "So your dog died a couple weeks ago. What was it like when you were holding it in your hands during that final day?" Like, they would start crying.
When it drew its last breath.
And then he'd be like, as soon as they start crying, he would just look at the camera and smile. I was like, yes, that's great.
Got him.
I don't know.
Got him.
I've definitely bombed bombed so bad, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We bombed in front of the Elks Club. That was a real treat.
Yeah.
Were you doing improv or
Doing sketches.
sketch? Oh,
85-year-old men who can't hear.
yeah.
Right.
The
Oh
Elks
my
Club is
God.
not the place for sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Real wordy
we did
sketches.
a show, dude. We did a show for their wives, which were the Hat Lady Society.
Oh,
Turns out they're trophy wives, so they're all in their 60s.
Right?
They loved us.
okay.
Their husbands are dying.
And wanted to bang.
They don't know what's happening. It was
Right.
insane. Like
Yeah.
Caleb
it,
started
huh?
laughing in the middle of a sketch and couldn't stop laughing because it was bombing so hard. He just started laughing. It was like, God damn.
We did when we did Foxhole, we did this one sketch where like I wore like a crotch pad, like a crotch protector. And it was the whole sketch was like it was supposed to be making fun of gratuitous humor. And it was just like I would list this scenario and I was wearing this crotch pad and David had a plastic red bat that was huge and he would smack me in the crotch with it. And people only talked about that sketch because they were like, because it was gratuitous humor. And we were like, you got hit in the nuts, that one thing. And the thing that sucked about it was that like David was so scared of hitting me in the nuts that he kept hitting me like in the thigh, like in the upper inner thigh. And I had like I'm pretty tall. I had like a 9-inch bruise like for weeks, just like, and I was like, dude, hit me in the dick, man. And he's like, I said, I have a pad.
Like,
right. I have a pad.
Instead of hitting me on the edge of the pad, you hit
He's
me
like, I
right
don't
where the
wanna
pad
hurt you.
stops.
Dude, I gave myself a bloody nose during a sketch when I came out as like a luchador, and
Right.
my opponent was a metal folding chair that just like appeared in a spotlight, and I fought this metal folding chair, and I'm like, I was really good at that physical comedy, and I had this whole routine worked out with this chair. And like, but one part of it is the chair is just like sitting there and I grab it like I'm struggling with it, and then it lurches and hits me in the forehead. And like, so the backing of the chair would hit me right. I would hit myself hard as hell because your hairline can take it.
Right.
Yeah.
But the seat folded up at the last second and uppercutted me right in the nose, like as hard as I could. I was like, bam! I was like, and dude, my lucha mask turned red. Blood came through my mask on stage.
Amazing.
And I just had to like wrap the sketch up. I'm like, okay, the chair won. I'm like, the joke was that it would win, and like it legitimately
It
won.
actually won.
Yeah, it beat me.
Oh,
It's like, God damn. And I think it was the next night we did the same show again for a new audience, and I went like half speed on that scene because I was so scared, and my nose still was like throbbing, and I was getting off stage after the scene, and the lights went out, and it was those stairs down in the old Theater 99, and I hit my fucking head on the wooden beam, and I cut my head open. I was like 2 nights in a row, I was bleeding like crazy. And I had a sketch like immediately after, and I put a hat on to like, I was like a news anchor, and I like had a baseball hat on for the next scene.
Did you have like one of those cartoon lumps just like bulging out of your head?
I did. Yeah, I did have a lump, and I took the hat off, and it was like filled with blood after the sketch. I was just like, God,
Jesus,
wow,
that's
comedy, baby. Woo. Those are the good old days. I used to see John Brennan naked all the time in the green room.
Right.
Good times.
All
was
the
that
time.
The bottom line was the
the bottom line sketch comedy. Still
Yeah.
had some we have some good sketches from that were so silly. We never did anything topical.
No, the only timeless stuff.
I wouldn't say timeless.
like the
classics.
luchadors.
The classics.
Dude, we did one where we made a wall. We made a wall with a face cut out of it so someone could wear the whole wall on their face.
Right.
And it's a redneck and his kid, his son, and the dad's like, that's the first A paper anybody in this whole family has ever got, ever. And he's like, I want you to tack it up on this wall and show it off to everybody. And the dad leaves the room, and the wall's like, don't fucking put that in me. Don't tack it in me.
Don't tack that paper to me.
It's about a wall. Didn't want stuff stuck in it. And the dad just kept coming in and yelling at the son, like, why haven't you hung up that test? It's so dumb. I still laugh at the idea of a wall that's alive. Like
an angry wall that just can't be proud of your accomplishments.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, don't you dare stab a little thumbtack in me, boy.
I was
Like
still
redneck
looking
wall.
at the right. I was looking around today. I have these fake lip piercings and nose piercings. I was going to wear one, but I don't think you could tell on here. But I was like, it's just so funny how it was. I was telling this girl, I was like, you don't understand when you do comedy, especially like sketch comedy, you're constantly looking for dumb stuff, or you're like, oh man, God, I wish I had that terrible wig. Oh God, that'd be so good.
Yeah, you sent me a text. You had it looked like a mannequin from Forever 21.
Oh yeah, right.
And it had like tight boxers on.
Yep.
And it was just like on Jason's couch. And he was just like, if I die and people come through my house, it's like insane. There's just shit everywhere. Yeah, like when you do anything with props, dude, you end up with props.
Yeah.
I can explain, everybody. There's a reason I have this. It's for laughs.
I do comedy.
I'm not kidding. 3 weeks ago, I threw away rubber chickens that I had. Like,
Why would you ever throw those away? They're genius.
I mean,
growing up, man, growing up.
We probably used them. I mean, we used them ironically probably 4 or 5 times in sketches.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, our previous guest, Henry Riggs, his house is insanity.
Yeah.
The costumes and everything.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Best place to play dress up east of the Mississippi, I tell you.
Right.
What's funny is his kid went through one Halloween and then never took costumes off again. Was like, nah, I'm good.
Just wearing these forever now.
Yeah, it's so funny. I went over there like Christmas. He was dressed like a skeleton. I was like, what's up, dude?
He's got
Dude,
Christmas, Halloween amnesia. He
Right, the switch.
this is Halloween.
Nightmare Before
Dude.
Christmas.
Do you got any shows coming up or anything?
No. Short answer, no.
Just-
I haven't. I've just been working, and I haven't had a lot of people ask me to be in shows, and so I've just been like, I haven't been doing them, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of out of the loop. And
You've
I'm
been
trying to get back.
submitting videos though.
Yeah, I've been doing Rib City because even those are taking place when I work, and I'm like, well, I'll do a video, which I like the videos, but it's also like all I can do. But
Yeah,
I
it
need
does
some kind
kinda
of outlet.
Suck to play your video and you're not there to hear.
What you
the
need to do
reaction.
is combine work with comedy. Have something at Jeans, Hofbrau.
Right.
Oh, I remember one night must have been like 2006 or 7. You were there working, and I was there with a couple of people. We came after a show or something. And
Right.
I was like, "Hey, Jason, like we should do something here." And you were like, I've been workshopping this idea in my mind while I've been here at work. It's a sleazy lounge act
Right.
where like there's like a like a lounge singer, a variety hour where like basically like a similar kind of thing to Rip City, but like more music, and like there's like a band leader type of thing.
Classic
And
lounge.
do you remember the name that you gave it? Crusty
Wait.
Satin is what you were gonna call
Crusty
it.
Satin.
Crusty
I don't-
Satin, which
I do not
it
remember
was
that.
so gross.
But
It
I've
was-
always wanted to have a lounge act. That's just the most fun.
Yeah,
You
it
should.
struck me at that moment. I was like, that is a great idea. I would be here every time you put it on.
Crusty Satin's pretty
Seeing
damn
you
good.
in like like an old tuxedo and just like
Right.
bringing out the
Slick back.
girls and yeah.
I've come close to it. I used to do this. Sounds like I'll never do it again, which could be true, but I don't know. But I did this character called Classy J, where I come out and
Good name for it.
Yeah, and Classy J, and I just come out and talk to. It's basically crowd work. I pick a woman in the audience. I say like, is there any single woman in the audience who will talk to me? I'm respectful of Classy J. I'm gonna be like nice to you and stuff. And then and I'm like, what's your first
Classy J.
name? And I'm like, what's your first name? Don't give me your last name for legal reasons. I'm not supposed to know. And then I basically just talk to him. It's just crowd work, but the crowd freaking really likes it because it's just talking to someone.
Yeah.
And I occasionally
they
do
know
like
it's
little.
authentic. Yeah, you can be as
Right.
funny as you are, and all that. But yeah,
And you're a
there's a certain
character.
level of like when you're making it up on the spot, and they know you are because you're meeting someone for the first time in front of people
Right.
and all that. Yeah,
And I have a microphone.
you get extra credit from the audience for that.
Exactly right. And I have a microphone and I kind of do like R&B. It's like I have an R&B track playing behind it. That's just instrumental for like 10 minutes. And then I kind of sing along to it, depending on what answers they give me, like, whatever their name is. I usually come up with some stupid rhyme for it. Like, I just play off that.
Mandy.
People love it. I'm like,
Mandy. Oh, Mandy, full of candy.
yeah. That's
Exactly.
Classy
that's
J.
pretty much it.
Classy
Right.
J croons them good.
And I always ask them if they want what kind of casseroles they like. I always think that's like, I'm like, I got a green bean casserole for you, and or just any casserole. I'm good at those apparently.
Oh, tuna casserole.
Oh,
Right.
It's
good.
casserole is not a sexy meal.
Not at all.
It's
It's-
so
but it's
heavy.
But very classy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a low expectation food. You just, no one has a casserole and is like, well, time to get busy.
Yeah.
There-
If it's a good casserole, people are like, damn, this is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
God,
Filling.
speaking of shows, I was not feeling well the day after 4th of July. Not from
Right.
drinking, I just
Good
felt
for
like
you.
I just felt like shit in any ways, which is even worse
Just
because now I'm
because
just
of
it's
America.
from an unknown virus.
ChatGPT, tell me what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
What do I have?
Yeah.
What a great question.
I'm groggy. I feel bad.
So
tired.
my wife and her brother and brother's girlfriend, we already had drag brunch reserved on the books, and I did not want to speak to normal walking down the street people.
Right.
I didn't have the energy for it.
Yeah, you weren't in the mood
Dude.
for social interaction at all, let alone.
Right. Much less
I was
sass.
like, here's the thing. I was like, I'm fine with drag. It's totally fine. I was like, what I don't want is to be dragged into the show,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
always happens at drag.
Yeah.
You get pulled in,
Yep.
and I just don't need any interaction with these monstrous dudes.
Is this
They're
exactly
just
what you
on
said
a-
to them?
Yeah. Yeah. They
I
have
was just
the
like, I
opposite
can't.
energy that you were feeling. They were just like, they're
Yeah.
like, yeah. And you're
So
like,
just like a 250-pound Lady Gaga just rocking it 1 foot away from me, just like high kicking. I was like, oh, please.
yeah.
Yeah, and a dude, one of the fine ladies, excuse me, came over and they're not trans. They're not trans. I don't know why I'm beating
Right.
around the bush. It's
Yeah,
just
Right.
they dress
It's
up
It's a
like
performance
fucking-
art. It's a
They
performance
dress up
art.
like
yeah.
Right.
garbage celebrities and then
Oh, yeah.
dance. But no, but this giant sweaty lady was like held her hand out to me and was like, give me your hand. And I was like, no. I was like, I hope they think I'm a hateful conservative and leave me alone. Like, I feel like garbage. I was like, please. And
Please,
also as a
spare
comedian, I was like, I just don't. It's just sex puns. I'm like, it's
Right.
low hanging
Yeah.
fruit for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, everyone. It's
You
like,
guys have hammered this one into the ground. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Wow.
one.
Hey, that's pretty good, actually. I'm going to use that for my drag character.
Yeah.
yeah. Try
my
those
favorite-
jokes at a stand-up open mic, dude. You will eat shit
Yeah,
so
you'll get
hard.
Right.
Smoked. Yeah.
You ever notice how hollandaise looks like jizz? Anybody ever notice that? Nobody? Okay, just me.
I would laugh if you opened with that. I'm laughing at
It
the
would-
setup.
Yeah, it would be shocking enough for you to be like, okay, I'm gonna laugh at that one. Did I ever tell you about the my favorite drag character, Matt?
No.
I may
No.
have mentioned this person. The thing that makes this drag character so good is that it's a like you can tell it's like a 50-year-old man in blackface.
No.
It's drag and blackface.
No.
Oh, it's genius. I'm telling you, man. Oh, it's so good.
Everybody's mad.
Shirley Q. Liquor.
That's a
Yeah,
great.
it pisses off everybody. Shirley Q. Liquor.
That's
And
a really good troll.
I mean, it's so just like if you can look past the blatant like racism and hilarious like but I mean it's at least the one thing that
It's
the performer who
attacking
plays Shirley Q.
people,
Liquor has
not
like, the one,
not black people.
yeah it's a gay dude who is making his black drag queen friends laugh, not knowing that it's like
my
super bad.
God.
All right.
But it,
Oh my God.
the best thing, I almost even want to pull it up and play it right now because it's so fucking funny. Like the
Nice.
delivery and the like the jokes, kind of like you were saying how like most of these drag queens would get totally smoked at an open mic or like another comedy
Right.
show. Like that performance is so funny. There's so many good jokes in it.
I mean, I'm already 100% on their side if they just come out in drag and blackface. I'm just like,
You're
let's see where this
You're
goes.
braver
I'm
than
in.
I am.
That's hilarious.
You're
Just
not going to the bathroom during. You're not like, oh great.
Yeah, no, you see that, you're staying in your seat.
Right.
I think we need a special blackface bathroom for everyone. Some comedian I just heard. Oh God, I wish I could give them credit. They were saying how they said facial recognition technology doesn't work as well with black faces because of how they train them. And so they're like, so you're saying to keep our liberty, we're all going to have to go blackface. Like it's the only way to retain our freedom. The government can't find us.
That's what's did you ever have come up with it's kind of like drag, but like a roller derby name? Did you ever think of roller derby names for yourself or others?
Ooh, no.
My friend had a good one. My friend had a good roller derby name, which was Rachel Profiling. Which is that made me laugh. That was such a good one.
I'm not going to top that one.
I always wanted to get red glasses and be Sally Jesse Rotten Hell, which is
so good.
Which is an early '90s reference, which just adds to it.
Yeah. Oh man,
I've got a good one from a reference that literally I think only Chris and I know of all the people in the world. Is linoleum blown apart.
Yes.
So good. Dude, it's from some obscure short film that we watched like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That was the name of their punk band, or was that the name of a song?
That was the name of one of the members of the punk band.
Okay, one of the members is
the name of the short
blown apart.
is Tortured by Joy. I don't remember the name of the director, but it was narrated by John Lurie from
the musician,
who was in
dude. Amazing.
Yeah, Fishing with John,
and
he was in a bunch of those Jim Jarmusch movies in the 80s. Yeah. He was also played at before he was an actor, he was like a jazz musician. He was a saxophone player for like this anti-jazz jazz band. It was fucking insane. But anyway,
he's
the hippest dude on earth, basically.
Right.
The proto hipster. He
narrated this film about a punk band.
Yeah.
It was like a guy who's recovering from addiction, becoming a punk rocker.
Yeah.
And
he got broke up with his girlfriend because he was an alcoholic. It was like kind of a piece of shit.
That's right.
So he gave up, and him and his buddies who were in AA started a punk rock band to let out their rage that they couldn't use anymore. It was so
I think it's
good.
like at some point they're like they put together like 20 songs, and then they do a bar show, and they're like they do all 20 in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like so fast and short.
Then they were like, hey, do you want to play more songs? And they're like, we'll think about it. And they go and they're like, we played all of the songs we wrote. Let's just do the same set, but see if we can do it faster.
Yeah, just faster.
Yeah. Oh, it's genius.
That stuck with me for years, visually
is very striking because it's black and white, and it's told in a series of stills that are just held during the narration.
Yeah, it's all still photographs.
There's nothing filmed. It's all just like images. And
cool.
The pacing is really controlled. Oh, it's so good. Tortured by Joy.
Tortured by Joy.
Art shit.
Did you say art? You're just
art.
Like, art.
Yeah.
That's art.
Yes. That in a nutshell is art.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking. So we have an upcoming comedy film festival, and it's we're open to submissions for comedy shorts, and we'll probably pick like 15, 16, 17, and I think we've got 4 submissions. So I'm like, and I haven't made one, and I'm supposed to. And I don't have any idea. I mean, I have ideas that I'm just like, that sucks. I don't want to do that.
What?
So I got to think of a film, shoot it, and then curate a film festival.
All the others, right?
Well, for a long time, you were doing you're doing all of your films in Unreal.
Yeah, I was animating everything for a minute.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I don't think I can start animating and finish.
Right.
It is the most tedious thing there is. Andy Livengood is hand drawing his submission
Yeah.
this year, and he's like, I've been working on this shit forever.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
I did a voiceover for it, and I was like, "How's it going?" He's like, he only said, "I think I bit off more than I can chew with this one," or something. Because we've all been there,
Yeah, it is ambitious for sure.
right?
Yeah, that's every project that I start. I'm just like, why did I do
Why
this to
did I do
myself?
Why did I
I'm like,
be
I'm
a creative person.
I
Right.
will literally
Sucks.
think of a movie idea and then
And
go
talk
like,
yourself out of
I can't get this made. And then I feel bad for not getting a movie made that didn't exist like 4 seconds
Right.
ago.
Or you have the thing where you're like, "This is such a great idea. I love this. This is working out great." And then like one night at 5 a.m., you're like, "Screw this. That's it. I'm done. That's it. That's the way it's like this now. That's fine."
This is over
I'll just-
forever. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. That's what humanity's gonna do collectively one day. Like, you know what? Forget it. We'll all just die.
It doesn't matter.
We're all dead. Dude. Whatever.
Oh, hey. So speaking of which,
We just all got sad.
yeah.
What are we even doing here, man? This podcast
Yeah.
is stupid. God,
So what is the meaning of life, guys?
dude, probably to eat as many Oreos as possible.
Ding, 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 ding.
Right.
Correct.
It's
That
true.
would be funny if it was something very specific, and they just
Right.
there's no hint about what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was like, obviously, whoever had the biggest starfish collection has the biggest room in heaven. Like, isn't that obvious?
Yeah.
Look at a
Come on,
starfish.
guys. They're cool as hell.
God can't, like, he broke the intercom that talks to us, and he's just like, God damn it, look what they're doing. Like, he hasn't interfered in a while. We're just
Right.
off.
He has a massive universe, and he comes back to us, and he's like, "Oh wow, oh
What,
geez,
they-
oh me."
They discovered electricity? Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh no. They got nukes. Oh Jesus.
They were just supposed to eat 50 hard-boiled eggs in one sitting, like Paul Newman,
was it.
Cool Hand Luke.
Drink a
How
gallon
come-
of
yeah.
milk. That's all.
There was one
Yes.
one real prophet who was just like, if you don't eat 50 hard-boiled eggs, you go to hell. And the first soldier just killed that guy and was like, all right, enough of that. Whatever that dude was talking about.
I don't
That
even
was
know what
it.
that is.
We lost our
He
chance.
lost his mind. Well, speaking of people who have lost their minds, I saw an interview with Peter Thiel,
Oh,
the guy,
Yeah.
the CEO of PayPal.
Right.
former CEO of PayPal.
Former.
He's like he's not the CEO, but he was a co-founder of Palantir. That they're doing the whole database
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yep.
Did you guys see that clip? It's been circulating this week where it's him
yes.
being interviewed by the New York Times, and he's like, "Should the human race survive?" And he's like, well, I don't know. And it's just like,
You were
yeah. But I
What?
I think I mentioned that maybe on our last podcast, but I saw a different piece of it here where he elaborates a little more, and he's just like, so like transhuman
yes,
ideas.
he's talking about
where-
transhumanism.
yeah, and he's like basically the reason he doesn't want, or why he would qualify whether or not he wants the human race to survive. He's saying, well, I don't necessarily want them to survive in their current state. I want us to evolve past the point of needing bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants an uploaded consciousness,
Sure.
cyborg body,
Sure.
transhuman. That's really cool,
So-
dude. Hey, can we get healthcare first before
No,
we start
no, you don't
becoming
need it.
cyborgs?
When you get uploaded into the system like Johnny Mnemonic from
Yeah.
the 1990s film of the same name.
Or Russell Crow in Virtuosity.
Does
Remember that one?
Virtuosity?
I think no. What is he?
No.
Isn't he
That
a
up.
program? I think he's a program. I don't remember that movie. I just remember
Program.
Virtuosity. It's probably 1 star. Yeah, he's. I mean, he's correct. It's just not going to happen anywhere close to his lifetime if we don't go extinct.
Yeah.
I mean, the
What-
moment we started wearing glasses, it's like we're wearing technology to improve our senses.
Oh,
It's
Right.
like
yeah, but
we're partially cyborgs.
glasses.
I think-
Glasses are a little different.
Those
I
cyborg.
see where your
Ah.
analogy's going.
I'm a robot, guys.
Hello, hey Jason. The robot
Well,
army is Hey, look here,
a
you
single-
cyborg.
A single corporation doesn't own all of the glasses in the world, and they don't put advertisements inside of your glasses when you try to look.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which
Right.
that's what Google Glass that's all that was like we
Was
gotta
like,
get ads.
Hey, can we
in
put
people's
more
faces.
ads like right in people's? We can't. Neuralink doesn't work yet because all the chimps keep dying that they implant those in. So just make them wear the ads in their face. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
so-
stopped. The one guy that it worked in, I think it quit working because his brain was like,
Oh,
"Get
yeah.
this shit out of here!" Like it
Yeah.
rejected it. Of course,
Right.
Yeah.
Because the brain is
I mean-
still healing.
Yeah. I mean, that's good that it rejected it. Because if it's connected
Well,
to the same like Grok AI, it'll start praising Hitler like that did over the weekend
Yeah.
after they had given
Musk
an update.
AI. It started tweeting anti-Semitic things on Twitter.
Right.
So, which just tells me its training database is Twitter. Hello.
This is good for it. That's good for everybody.
It's not really racist. It's not conscious.
Yeah.
Wasn't the guy who had the Neuralink thing, wasn't like the big thing was that he was like playing video games with it? And,
Yeah, he could control a mouse or whatever.
right. And I was like,
Right.
great. Now you can move and here's what you're doing. But video
Yeah.
games, typical man.
You know what would be a lot cheaper? Would just be having a very sensitive high-speed camera on your computer that just tracks your eye movements and then just
Right.
puts the cursor there. Instead
Right.
of opening your brain up.
Like
Why?
Yeah.
The only
You don't
reason
need
he's doing
brain
it is
surgery to play
because
video games better.
he's
Right.
just doing it because brain chips are cool. That's
Right.
it.
right.
He likes spaceships. He likes chips and brains. So he's going to do that. Having a camera that looks at your eyeballs is boring.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
yeah, just
that is not intrusive enough. Come on. We got to put the camera inside our heads. Come on.
I
You
think
never had a
that,
camera. That's
that
one of the
reminds
last
me of,
lines
like,
in the
the-
Truman Show, by the way. You never had a camera inside my head, which is like we're gonna solve that problem as fast as we can.
huh. That's interesting.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, well, I kind of forgot.
Oh.
Because we're
Well, you're fired. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
You'll never be back on this podcast again, Mister.
Oh, I was thinking about the duck hunt. I just was reading about that. How like the old duck hunt was like basically tracking the gun, and how it was
I'm
like
sorry,
a
duck
screen
what?
with like Duck Hunt, the old
Oh.
Nintendo game. Yeah,
I've heard of duck dicks, but this is the first time I've talked about duck. Oh, you said hunt. Oh, hunt. Okay.
Tell you the first. So the first word was duh.
duh. Duck Hunt.
Duck hunt. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
how did
Sorry.
they-
That was a stupid ass
how in
joke.
the
I
hell did
belong
they
in a drag
program-
show for that joke. I'm sorry.
They programmed a Nintendo Entertainment System in 1985 to track your motion on a TV.
Which means
With,
they're
like,
working
no-
on it in like 1979, probably. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
yeah, and
Every-
they said apparently you can't do it now because of the TVs are different. So
Oh, yeah. They're not.
Yeah, I think they
CRTs
only work
anymore.
on those curved televisions, witchy tubes.
I'm not sure if it was the
Dude.
curve, but I think it was something else. These flat
Oh.
screens,
Uh,
damn
yeah.
flats.
The
I don't think
LEDs
like,
have a different
flat
refresh
screens
rate or
aren't.
something.
They're not glass.
Right.
I don't know how it works, but that's probably something to do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
I know now is that you can't clean your television with Windex without destroying $2,000 worth of something. What, dude? They made them impossible to clean. I had a thumbprint, so I have a decently big TV, and I had a thumbprint on my screen, and I have special electronic cleaning spray and a rag. And that thumbprint, I swear to God, I spread that thumbprint over the entire television. It somehow became the whole, like, the amount of oil. It must have been like an atom thick. Like, but it covered the whole TV. It wouldn't come off. I was like, God. Somebody get Peter Thiel on the phone. I gotta.
Yeah.
He must know somebody who could fix this.
Why are we trying to solve the problem of turning humans into robots when we should be able to figure out the chemical composition of a cleaner for the TV? So
we need to clean these TVs.
Put the TV inside of my brain so I don't have to clean it anymore.
Yes, that is the logical solution. Obviously, we should
I'm
put it
going
inside our brains.
I'm going the other way completely. I'm 100% for AI taking over the world. I want a robot body.
I hate this.
I think Elon should live in outer space where he wants to.
Here's where we agree.
Where he wants to.
Let's get rid of all these environmental protections, dude. We cannot run AI without burning fossil fuels. Let's do it. I'm sick of this.
I hate it. Hate everything you said, pretty much.
How is Grok going to learn?
I want to know where the bit is.
How is Grok going to learn new and interesting racism if we don't feed it energy?
It's true.
Right.
It has to digest coal in order to hate more.
I'm looking forward to living on the, in the wilderness in a little cabin with just the human peoples. And we're making gruel and stirring pots of stuff to eat.
Every once in a while, one of you gets eaten by a wolf.
Right.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh man, the wolves got her. And everyone's like, more food for me.
Ted Kaczynski wasn't so bad after all. Maybe he was a little
onto something.
Yeah, he sent a bunch of packages. That was his crime. But
Jason's life has followed Ted Kaczynski's in many aspects over the last few years.
I turned down being a professor at Harvard. It was like, no, thank you.
No thanks. I want to live in the woods and write my.
I've got a show at Theater 99 this weekend. I can't do that.
Dude,
I don't want to teach at Harvard. Do you guys have telephones and televisions? A lot of
Isn't it funny
stuff there.
That it's so funny that everybody just agrees with Ted Kaczynski's entire manifesto now, but they don't know it.
Yeah.
Like if you read it, you're just like 100%. He's like, corporations are going to use technology to like take over and control everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
right.
already happening. Yeah.
Is his shack still available in Montana?
I think it's preserved. Yeah. It's a museum now, I think.
It's a historical marker. Yeah.
For some reason, I just thought you asked if Shaq was okay. I was like, what?
You ever think of
where is Shaq during all this?
I've got a feeling, guys, something's wrong. Where's
Shaq is the new Ted Kaczynski. That's what it is.
I mean, if you don't see Shaq anywhere, something's wrong.
If you don't see Shaq, you're already dead.
Oh.
Well, I think that's a perfect way to close the show. Guys,
we're all dead.
We're all dead. We did it.
Damn it.
Awesome. Hey, Jay said thank you for coming on and talking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is fun. Let's do it again.
Silly, dude.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Silly.
Right now. Let's record
absolutely.
2 episodes back
Let's
to
go.
back.
Double feature.
Double feature.
On the next episode, and we cut to a preview section.
Preview. Oh yeah, we need.
What do you guys mean you don't like what I'm saying?
It's just more drag brunch. It's just more cuts of drag brunch. That's
Matt,
it.
you keep complaining about drag brunch, but you keep going back every
keep going.
weekend.
We need to do a second episode where we're all in drag drinking mimosas.
But don't
And
mention
they
it
have
once.
to be bottomless. I have an extra eyeshadow. Oh,
Right.
it's
I
gonna
just
be
want
great.
the audio listeners just have no idea. It's a normal episode.
Yeah.
But if you go to the
They're like,
YouTube, you're like,
wow.
what is going on?
Wow, these guys are doing a lot of Lady Gaga karaoke right now. Damn.
Right? These are terrible puns,
Oh my
and they're
god.
constant.
It's everything's so hard. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for coming, Jason. I'm Rachel profiling.
Right?
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitches.
It's,
Later, bitches.
All right.
Fuck you.
That's all in the show.
thanks, you guys.
But what would you rather do instead? We're